Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with today's June 7th Daily Dark Pool Whisper. So sorry about yesterday. I woke up and had no internet. There was an outage here in Las Vegas. But today all is good, so let's do the whisper. So SPY, we're going to start with the biggest ETF out there. And if you look at the daily chart, yeah, we are kind of far away from the 4, right, EMA, and we're just below the 50 simple moving average. So are we going to go up and tag that, or are we going to come down and tag that, right? So there are two pretty good trade setups happening here, but I will be bullish above 286. And as you can see, my targets go up to the 50, but I do have a couple of extra targets if we do break above that 50. 288 is a really big level, so watch that. However, bearish below 285. If we do start to come down, odds are we could retrace back to support before making another move. So I've also included the E-mini levels. So I'm just going to go there. We're going to be bullish above 28.58, and you can see 28.72 is where that 50 simple moving average is, but we do have a couple of resistant levels as well. I don't know if you guys use Person's pivots and Camarilla Pivot Boss pivots. I'm going to show you this chart. These are phenomenal. They are so good. I use them on the futures. It's my Thinkorswim platform. And so I do use a lot of these levels when I'm trading the SPY. I personally trade the SPY. But if we're coming up to this resistance level, 28.58, I'm not going to go long. But if we break above that, then yes, I am going to take it long. And odds are we're going to go up here, hit this guy, pull back, and then if we break above 28.62, that's the Camarilla, then odds are we're going to go all the way up to R2. And I look at volume. Volume is really, really key when it comes to this as well. So I've added levels on the futures, the E-minis, the gold, and the oil today for you. So these are for the E-minis, bullish above 28.58 and bearish below 28.50 for a retracement trade down. Let's go on to the Russell IWM. The Russell, we're going to be bullish above 151.25 and bearish below 149.50. And the QQQs, we're going to be bullish above 179 today and bearish below 177.75. However, if we do get some new big prints, I will definitely call them out if we do. AMD was a rock star yesterday. Today we're going to be bullish above 32.25. I did see a little bit of a seller there earlier. Let's see. Yeah, 32.20 area. Nothing really heavy. There's actually a big buyer at 31 on the INA. Let's see if he's, oh, see him? He's still here. Yeah, this is big. So I wonder if they're going to take it down there. So we'll see. Bullish above 32.25, bearish below 31.75. And you can see my last target is 31, being that there's a buyer there. But if he disappears, it's a different story. Beyond Meat has gone beyond on the stock chart. Looks like I am not the only person on the planet that doesn't eat meat. A lot of people are eating these burgers. Their earnings were phenomenal. So we're not going to trade on that. We're going to trade on levels. So if we break above 130, $5 increments are the strongest increments out there. Computers are programmed to sell right there. In fact, I always say get out before the last eighth, which is what somebody did right here. The high is 129.80. Yeah, if it can break above 130, then it's going to go beyond. However, bearish below 125. That's a really key level. And I did see a seller at 130. Yeah, he's still there. There's a seller at 128.50 as well. That just popped on the book. Let's go to Caesar. Caesars Entertainment also had a nice pop up this morning, bullish above 980 and bearish below 950 for a retracement trade. Every time I mention retracement trade, it's usually all the way back down to the 4 EMA or the 8 EMA on the daily chart. That's always a big support area. Tesla had massive prints yesterday. Yeah, a lot of smaller ones that added up. Highly unusual. So we're going to be bullish above 210, bearish below 204. Apple, bullish above 187.50 and bearish below 185 for Apple. That's a retracement trade. BKS, Barnes & Noble, popped up a lot. We're going to be bullish above 662 this morning and then bearish below 640 for a retracement trade. Gold kind of slowed down a little bit over the past couple days. It looks like it wants to make another move. We got a lot of prints on GDX yesterday. So we're going to be bullish above 23 and bearish below 22.60 for a retracement trade. Yeah, if it breaks below this 4 EMA, that's what I'm watching, then it could retrace. We got an odd print on GDX yesterday. In fact, let me just look it up a second because we weren't even trading at 22.56. Wasn't sure if it was a mistake, if it was going to be canceled. But let me just double check and see. Yeah, this is bizarre. So I don't know about this trade. See this one? 22.56, a million shares. And we were trading at 22.78 at the time. In fact, we've never even traded at 22.56 yesterday. The low is 22.60. So was this an old trade from the day before? High possibility, but it's not saying out of sequence like this one, which really wasn't. So very bizarre. Not quite sure about that, but we will watch that level and see what happens there. I did post out the levels on the gold futures for those of you that do trade gold futures. Bullish above 1340, bearish below 1336 for retracement. And oil, bullish above, let me just show you oil for a second. Okay, here's the oil futures. All right. Yeah, only bullish above 53.80, above this Camarilla. We'd have to break above that. And bearish below 52.50, below this pivot. Most likely, if we go below 53, we'll retrace down to the pivot. But we should get a bounce there. But if we break below here, look out below for oil futures today. So there you have it. Those are your whispers for the day. Until next week, you guys. Happy trading. That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.